What?
Move around, not just move and stay.
You said move around. You didn't
she
specify.
said move around, not throw it down. Bro started just going.
You do the intro, I'll mouth it.
So you're gonna be putting your face in there and my voice.
Yeah.
Do you want me to tell you what I'm gonna say so you can mouth
Yeah.
it properly?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say, yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to this ScrazyTube podcast. I'm your host. No, I
ScrazyTube podcast?
no, yeah, we have the name now. We have an actual name. I kept saying ScrazyTube because that's how you start your videos. All right. Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Late Night Catch Up podcast. I'm ScrazyTube, and I'm here with, and then you point over to me, and then you say my name.
And we're going to use that for the intro. Because I can't talk already. It's been like 5 minutes in.
This guy struggles with talking, and he decided to make an entire show around talking.
Yeah, why not?
Eh,
It's been a while. You guys have seen a trailer. You guys have seen the first episode that came out, what, 2 months after we recorded it?
around 2 months, yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So we're recording fresh, brand new episodes, fresh content. This one should be going out in a few days, and vice versa. So instead of taking 2 months, everything's ready. We have a name, Late Night Catch Up. Welcome to the show. It's your hosts, ScrazyTube, ProtonVibes, and BabyEko behind the camera as a YouTube model, right, Echo?
Yeah.
It just took us 2 months to come up with the name. Don't worry about it.
It was way too long, and then it took me over, what, 2 weeks to come up with a trailer? And then I took the dumbest part of our videos and put it as a trailer.
Change.
No, not
He's-
again.
He's tired of it now.
I'm so tired of that.
Oh no.
We've changed the name way too many times. We've changed everything way too many times. But yeah, we had a fun weekend.
Oh yeah, it was jam packed with so much stuff that I'm like still trying to recollect a lot of it because it was just like a blur with how much we saw.
We did way too much in one day. Well, then again, we don't exactly hang out like that for in like months.
Yeah.
But still, it was like a lot in one day.
Mm-hmm.
First, we miss our bus.
Oh yeah.
It drives right past us, and then we decided to go get McDonald's,
Mm-hmm.
which was fun.
Yeah.
We walked in there. We're looking at stuff, and then we end up finding Happy Meal. Not
Yeah.
something that I would normally buy.
Literally just looking at the menu, we didn't directly go for the happy meal either. Like you basically saw, oh, there's like this burrito thing. Oh, let's add this like breakfast meal
Yeah.
or whatever. And then out of the corner of our eye, does that say happy meal? And then the same thought crossed both of our heads. We're like, why not?
Yeah.
Why should kids have all the fun? We can have happy meals too.
And the craziest thing is that we got it, and then we were like, oh, wait, this anime Uno cards part of that a Happy Meal.
Literally, like as I was like walking past, I think I was like trying to grab a spoon or I was trying to do something, and I was literally walking past like this pillar, and then there's like this glass display on the pillar.
Yeah.
I look into the display, and there's literally all of the. Okay, I'm not gonna spoil what was inside it, but
Well, I
everything,
mean,
the anime stuff that was there, was literally on display
yeah.
in that case, and I was like, hold on, how do we get this? And I'm like, wait, it's in the Happy Meal.
And we just got that.
Yeah, that
So-
was it.
Yeah. We actually got these cards. They're basically Uno, but anime themed McDonald's versions, I guess. So
Mhm.
pretty interesting concept. And that vlog should be up soon. I'm currently editing it. It's just that
Mhm.
we have a lot. Like we said, it's jam-packed day.
That was so much.
But then we took the bus. We got the bus on time. We went all the way downtown to mainland. Mainland? No, Chinatown.
Chinatown. Yeah. Mainland Chinatown.
Yeah. So we got to Chinatown, and then we had to walk a little bit to Cineplex Odeon.
Yeah.
Odeon. I don't know how to say it.
Audion.
Yeah, I have no idea how to say it. This is the
I
second
don't
time I've been there. I think the first time was like when we watched Suzume
Mhm.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
So this is the first time since, and the place is dead.
It is. it was a ghost town, literally. Like we walked through some of like the mall area.
Yeah,
All we see is just closed shops here, closed shops there, empty areas that looked like people were filming there or something.
yeah.
And we were just walking through. It was completely drop dead silent too.
It was like maybe a total of 10 shops in the entire mall
Yeah.
and the food court and Cineplex. But everything else, like nearly 30, 40 stores were just closed.
Hmm.
That really was creepy. But then we finally got to what do you call Cineplex.
Yeah. The
First,
things over there.
yeah, first of all, Cineplex. Confusing. That place was confusing. It was a labyrinth in there.
Hmm.
We entered and I'm like, wait, there's a left, there's a right, there's a forward, there's a back. Where are we going? It was confusing.
Yeah. And I'm also upset. This happened when we went for Iron Lung as well. There was no posters for cold storage except outside the movie theater.
Iron Lung was worse. Iron Lung didn't even have a poster.
Right? Like, I feel like they need to put more respect on the fact that Steve Harrington is in another movie.
And more respect for Markiplier too.
Yeah.
So
He was, I'm going to talk more about this later, but he was such a big part of so many people's childhoods
yeah,
that to not even have a poster of his movie outside the actual movie is insane.
I agree. But we watched Cold Storage that day,
Yeah.
which was pretty fun. It was well, we found out it was a horror movie while we were eating McDonald's.
Uh huh.
Not something we expected because we saw Joe Keery, we saw the trailer. It looked funny.
Yeah.
It looked very comedic. But then we watched it. Well, you kept shouting jump scare, and I didn't see the jump scare. So there is some clips on that in the vlog you guys will see. But Cold Storage, pretty insane movie. You rated what, 7.8, 7.9?
Yeah. Because despite the fact that it was basically a jump scare generator, if I could say it like that. Because, like, sure, like, it wasn't like active big jump scares,
Yeah,
but at the same time, a lot of the plot was just them trying to build up a jump scare so then they can do the jump scare.
yeah.
That's what it felt like.
But honestly, this is probably the first time we watched a movie and said the movie was way too short. We needed more.
I did not know time was going past.
Nope.
Like, it was genuinely a fun
It
plot.
was a 2 hour movie, but it felt short. We wanted more.
Mm-hmm.
And it was not just us. Every single person who was in theater with us immediately went on their phone to see if there's more.
Yeah, there was no post credits either,
The only post
unfortunately.
credit apparently was say inspired by a true story, which I don't want to believe it is.
Yeah, no, because some of the stuff that happened in there,
Creepy.
I really, really hope it's not a true story.
Yeah.
Because again, the reason I feel like there is a very tiny chance that it could be a true story
COVID.
is because the government can cover things up and they do a good job at it.
I mean, yeah, I
If
mean
this did happen,
aliens.
yeah,
That's the thing that has people have talked for years. And
hmm,
what 2 3 years ago they came saying that, oh, it is real, and they're in the ocean. So crazy stuff.
it is very likely. I'm not going to say too much from the movie because it's going to be a spoiler.
Yeah, it'll be a
But just
massive
from
spoiler.
the description of the movie, you know that there's like a massive plague or whatever, and that's what it's based on.
Yeah.
There's a good chance that something like this did happen, and they just covered all of it up. They dealt with it the way they dealt with it in the movie in real
Yeah.
life, and it's very easy for them to cover up what they did
Yeah.
because all they do is fill it up, and that's it.
But yeah, movie was great. We finished the movie, and then what was that, Echo?
What?
There was a loud noise that just played.
Literally nothing.
I didn't hear anything.
I'm hearing it. I can hear her PC. Right?
What?
Your phone's getting notifications, Echo.
Which phone? Which phone?
Your phone, not that one.
If that one's getting notification, this one would also get
Oh.
notification.
That was so loud.
It's not me. Maybe it's your phone.
My phone's on D&D, not Dungeons and Dragons.
It's not the phones.
What was that then? Holy crap, that was loud. That scared the crap out of
Was
me.
it the
No. It was just like a notification sound.
I don't know what to tell you.
Okay,
But
anyways,
for the mall, did you guys go to the cat cafe?
we walked by the cat cafe. This dude was like, they sell cat products. They don't have cats. And then this
Because again, you didn't see any cats. You can't see the cats from the outside.
yeah. Well, you
So
can see one.
yeah, and I was like, they don't have like that many cats. And in my defense, when we went in, all the cats were in like a separate room.
Yeah.
They didn't have them out on display. It was kind of like, oh,
Well,
you
they're
buy
not.
You're
this
not
thing and then
supposed
you
to
can go in.
buy. Why would they be on display?
Yeah,
They're
they're
not things to
mannequins.
buy.
I know, but like if like speaking from an actual business perspective, cat cafes adopt cats, provide shelter for cats, so they need a way to make money so that they can provide for the cats. And a good way to do that, and you will know this because Catero Cafe has literally a big glass panel that shows the place where the people are playing with the cats, along with a couple of cats
Well,
outside, so
then I
people
can
can
like
see it.
Catero Cafe compared to this is like a way like confined space, like
Hmm.
way tinier. But the only way you realize this is because the guy came out and he's like, and we were talking about it.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, there's cats in there. Look at that. There's one kitty right
And
there.
that's all they had to say. I immediately went in. Like halfway through the conversation, you're like, "Oh yeah, Proton, should we check it out?" And you're like, "I'm already gone."
Yeah, you already went in as I'm speaking.
All he had to say was yes, and I'm like, "Okay, say less."
I turned around to thank the guy for telling it, and then I looked back, and this dude's already gone.
I just went into the cafe. I'm like, I need to see those cats.
Yeah, we didn't exactly stay there because our movie was starting like 10 minutes from then.
Yeah,
But yeah, if anything, we would probably go back.
yeah. We wanted to support them, so we got like a drink or so, but we didn't like actually go into the cat area because we were getting late for the movie.
Yeah,
But yeah, like I saw it through the window, and they had so many cute cats. Like genuinely, when we go back there, I'm like again gonna buy another drink, and I'm gonna go in there.
and I'm gonna come with you with some allergy meds because I'm allergic with cats.
Uh,
But yeah,
worth it.
we did go Echo. Have you been there?
I go there every year.
The cat cafe?
Yeah, I go at that specific cat cafe location every year.
I see.
Oh, it's like an annual thing. Like you,
Yes.
is there like
I
a? Do
think
you have a
it's
favorite
been.
cat?
No, they always change. The same cats don't
Ah.
get to stay. And I only go once a year, so I don't get to see the same cats again because someone adopts them. Um, but I think I've been going for almost 5 or 6 years now.
Have they started to recognize you? Like, do you go on the same day each year, and they're like, "Oh, we are expecting Echo today," or something like that?
No, it's also like it's not the same workers every time I go, so they
Uh,
It's
wouldn't
not just the
recognize
cats that was
me.
changing workers too.
yeah, someone adopts the workers, and then new ones are
No,
brought
they
in.
just don't work there anymore. But it's really nice. The environment is really nice. The cats are super adorable. And some of them would just like if you sit by the window, they'll just come sit next to you and they'll play with each other and just such a nice
Aw.
feeling.
Hmm. I
But
love
yeah.
cats.
So we might go back, honestly.
Yeah.
But that mall, I don't know how long that mall's gonna stay because it is
It's been
dying.
open for longer than I've been in this country, so it'll be fine.
It's looking very similar to how Brentwood Mall, like the it's okay. So those who don't know, Brentwood Mall is actually split into two: the old mall and the new mall.
Yeah.
The old mall completely got shut down recently. Now it's completely shut down. There's no stores. You can't even go past a certain point.
Yeah.
Um,
Just
so
closed off.
I'm gonna assume something like that they might pull, or hopefully not. Hopefully it revives back because Chinatown it is in the heart of Chinatown, and Vancouver Chinatown is the biggest like Chinatown in Canada.
Yeah, and they have like so many open spaces for like different shops and stuff that they could honestly just start. Maybe they have people who are trying to set up right now,
Mm,
so maybe that's why there's like a lot of like closed spaces.
yeah.
But it feels like,
Plus they have parades every year. Like I think this weekend is
yeah.
the Chinese New Year parade. So
Mm-hmm.
because they have the parade, it goes right past the mall. I mean, it goes around the mall actually.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of potential they have. It's just that I don't know why the place is dying.
Yeah.
It's a pretty interesting mall though.
The thing with the mall is that it's been like that for the last 7, 8 years. I've been there before. It's the exact same thing every time I go back. There's no difference, and that's just how the mall is. It doesn't really cost that much to keep that mall up and going because it's such an old mall, and that the only things everything they need is already there, and they don't plan on doing anything more with it for now.
Fair enough.
Makes sense. Yeah. So you're saying the past like 6, 7 years that you've gone, every time you've walked through that hallway, it's just been
It's
completely.
dead. Half the stores are always closed. The second floor is like there's nothing. Like, there's like only the cat cafe and like one other store open, and the rest of the
Huh.
other stores are either empty or closed.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it was.
Is there like any reason someone would have all of that space and just not either like rent it out or do something to get like
There's
income?
like there's like various reasons behind it. I would assume, because coming from a business standpoint, it would be like high lease payments, utilities, or just not a customer
Mm,
base for a lot of different businesses.
true, because they have the location. It's just that maybe they're not like
It's also
finding
right
the
by a SkyTrain.
financial. Yeah, maybe financially it's just better for them to leave it empty right now
Yeah, it's like
and then find like really good. But it's been 7 years, so if they haven't found anyone so far, they're probably just not looking.
that could be true as well.
Yeah.
Because like imagine like we walk past Jam Cafe. Imagine Jam Cafe in there. The lineup that itself is enough to drive more audience into the mall.
Yeah, and the cat cafe.
Yeah,
Like the cat cafe, the fact that there's an entire theater up there, like that itself is enough for people to be like, "Oh, I'm going to be checking out this movie." And when someone's checking out a movie, they don't like go, "Oh, I have a favorite theater." No one has a favorite theater. People are like, "Oh, I want to watch a movie. This theater is close to me. I'll go here." If someone's visiting a friend, they're not going to come back home so they can go to the same theater unless they have like really comfy seats and there's like bad reviews about a certain theater. They would just be like, "Oh, that one's close to me. I'm just going to go to that one." So
yeah, that's
the
also
fact that
true.
they're right next to the SkyTrain means a lot of people go there for movies. So they get a lot of people coming in and out for sure. So they have the opportunity. I'm just like wondering what their game plan is.
Sorry, I went quiet for a second because I was hearing the same notification stuff again. It kind of freaked me out. So I'm actually wondering if it's my phone, but I've never heard this notification from my phone.
Bro finds out what the grinder notification sounds like.
Wait, what?
I've heard it in like a reel. I don't even remember what it sounds like. Wink, wink. No, I'm kidding. Uh,
But yeah, I mean, then again, that mall's the theater seats are way better than the Scotiabank theater seats. We've been to
oh yeah.
Scotiabank theater like twice, no, 3, 4 times now.
Mm.
The first time me and Echo went there because we got premier tickets,
Tickets.
tickets, yeah, tickets to Venom, and then we got what exclusive passes for Gladiator 2,
Yeah.
and I will forever and ever complain that the seats are super uncomfortable.
Yeah, it literally felt like in your childhood when you like go to those like classrooms temporarily. So they know that kids are only going to be here for like 10, 15 minutes, like for example, like recess or something.
Yeah.
And they purposely make the chairs hard plastic wood. So like
Ye-
when you sit on them, like when we sat on those chairs, it, I had to pause there for a second. When we sat on those chairs, it literally felt like they were plastic chairs. Like I know there was cushion there, but the cushion just went.
Sorry, you guys had cushion chairs?
You didn't have any cushion on it?
No, because here's the chairs I remember from my childhood. Either they were fully wooden
Oh yeah,
chairs,
no, not childhood. I'm
no
talking about
cushion,
theater.
even theater. Same, like you're talking about classroom, right? I'm saying like classroom as well. Like it's like fully wooden chairs, or it's like those compressed plastic chairs, which are also super uncomfortable.
Yeah, actually.
So those are the only ones that I remember. None of ours had cushion except for maybe the library chairs.
Yeah, same. I think that is true. Dude, library chairs were goaded.
Yeah,
Like literally you go to the library and you feel like you're sitting in an office chair. Like I have like 10-year-old me is sitting there reading a book like, yes, the finer things in life.
like I
Like
don't like I actually love the fact that schools put more attention to libraries, where the chairs actually have like a cushion. They have like a little couch areas, a
oh
proper
yeah,
seating area.
100%.
You actually want to sit down and get some work done there.
Oh yeah, if they did not have good seats, I would not have touched a book in my life. Like genuinely, the reason I got into reading is because of comfy chairs.
Fair enough. Like yeah, my high school, grade 10, grade 11, both years, I barely went to class. I would be in the library full time, and all the teachers knew.
Seriously.
If I was not in class, they know I'm not just loitering around. They know I'm in the library full time.
They knew you were productive.
Yeah, so either I'm like playing games on my laptop there, which is like rare because the Wi-Fi sucked.
Oh.
But if I'm not doing that, I'm either like filming videos, editing pictures, or getting some assignments done. So never, not once did they ever complain of me not being in class.
Yeah, valid. At some point, I'm pretty sure even the teacher was gonna be like, you know what, the seats here are not great. Maybe we should like just have classes in the library instead.
We did. We did. One of our classes did switch to the library temporarily for a bit.
Whoever the teacher was who made that switch,
Oh.
absolute goat.
No, that prof was good completely.
Oh
To
yeah.
this day, we're in contact on LinkedIn.
Oh, that is so nice. Having like contacts from your childhood, and they're still like you can like. Well, it sounds weird to say watch them grow old, but kind of like see, how your connection with them grows as well.
Yeah.
Because like if you're constantly in touch with them, you can like keep updating them about your life, and you can kind of like have someone who knows about you as much as you know about yourself, which is
Yeah.
rare. Aside, like other than your parents or like siblings or relatives, it's rare to have people who know that much about you
Yeah.
from like an early stage. So having a connection like that is a really nice thing.
Yeah. So, but yeah, like school chairs sucked, and that's exactly what the Scotiabank Theatre chairs were.
Yeah.
Which is why, like, I feel like the mall state is much better. But yeah, movie was great,
Mm-hmm.
and then you trusted me to guide you with no Google Maps to Vancouver Convention Center,
Yeah.
which you said take us the right way and the wrong way. Somehow I took us the right way without even looking around. We were just talking
Yeah.
and walking.
This guy's definition of the wrong way is going the right way, but the long way around.
Yeah.
So, we could just go straight. I go here and be like, oh, are we going the wrong way? Oh no, we just take a left. Ah, look, the convention center is there. I'm like, we could have gone straight. Bro's like, but then it wouldn't have been, the wrong way
We
and the
took
right way.
one wrong turn. That wrong turn on purpose. I was like, we went straight, and I was like, let's take a left here.
Bro was just winging it. And then we ended up at the convention center.
And on time too, because our tickets were
Yeah.
for like 3 p.m. Our movie ended at 2:45. We somehow walked. I think it was like 3 miles, 4 miles.
Yeah, something like that.
It was not that far. It was like 3 or 4 miles. We walked there in 15 minutes,
Mhm.
which was surprising. And with no Google Maps help, we just walked it.
Just winged it. Just had a general direction. Like we were literally Markiplier from Iron Lung. We had like a little radar that showed us where the like not even radar, just like an average sense of where the convention center is going to be. And like northwest is in that direction. The sun is setting in the where's the sunset?
The West.
The west. Rise in the east, sets in the west. Okay. My brain somehow had a big part there. But yeah, we set like the sun's general direction, and we're like, yes, this is where the convention center is going to be, and just went in that direction.
Yeah, sorry, I kind of got sidetracked there. Is it just me or am I feeling vibrations on the ground?
Is an earthquake happening?
Huh? No, like I felt vibrations by my feet. That's why I started
Crazy.
looking down.
We don't exist. You're talking to yourself. We burst into
Anyways,
laughter.
we got to the FanExpo
Yeah.
on time, but then something that never happened to us before happened, which is that we got stuck in a long, long line outside.
Oh yeah, I felt that.
You felt that, right?
Yeah, it's a vibration that's coming from the left side. Something's vibrating. Someone's phone or something is on something.
How is a phone vibrating enough for you guys to move the entire floor?
No,
Is
it
your phone made of freaking Tesla batteries?
it feels like it's connected to the like to this cot.
No, I felt it by my toe.
Ah. No. I felt it that time, and I heard it. I heard the.
Okay, so I'm not tripping. What the? What was that?
I guarantee you, it's not my phone because there's no way my vibrations are that strong. Let me check if I have a notification.
Well, this podcast
Nope.
is so off the rails today.
Yeah, like
We have a ghost vibration in the place.
I felt it. It's not like a
It's not
bother.
hitting you?
I don't know. It's just it was weird.
I mean, at the bare minimum, we know it's not an earthquake because I don't remember earthquakes being all fancy like Soleil. I'm gonna give you 2 vibrations now. Earthquakes just do constant shaking. They don't give you vibrations. You
Can
know?
we get that again in 4K, please?
Slow mo.
Look, I had to play it up, right?
But yeah, long line there,
Yeah.
and I don't know why every time we mention FanExpo, the vibration happened. But
FanExpo. What happened there?
nothing.
Hmm.
Let me throw a chair at you guys. That'll be your vibration.
What is this? Sam and Kobe's streams.
For some reason, I'm just picturing Echo picking up a chair, throwing it at your face, going, "You have a notification!
It vibrates and goes pitching.
You have one new message!"
You ready? You ready?
Hey, 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 hey! Yo.
For context, she threw a soft plushie, and bro pretended like he's about to get a nuclear missile hitting him. Bro ducked for his life.
I don't know what. I don't know how hard she was throwing that.
It's a plushie.
I tried my best. I missed.
Guys, how dare you?
I swear, there's a top bar here. She missed the hit because it hit up there. You missed it because you hit up there.
Yeah, I blame the bar.
Hey, at least the both of you didn't hit equipment like I did last time.
Yeah.
If I were to throw it, that would be hitting one of the lights.
Half the technical issues is crazy playing juggling with that
Yeah.
items here.
But yeah, we got to FanExpo on time.
Yeah.
It was we expected a lot more people in there, but surprisingly it was way less. We
Mhm.
walked in, it was clear. They had a separate room for the tickets this time. It was so smooth process, way smoother than previous years.
Everything inside was smooth, but the line outside, literally, you and me were just walking in. From a distance, we spotted some Deadpool cosplays. We're like, "Yo, that looks cool." And then you were
Yeah.
just like talking about the movie, and we were just like walking in. And then as we were walking in, I'm like, "Why is there a constant stream of people on our left side?
Yep.
People are never this organized in real life." And then we look to the left, and we see people standing in a line.
Mm-hmm.
This line, if FanExpo is there, the line was all the way to the end of the
The
road.
line was almost 100. No, it was almost like 700 meters long. I regret saying that, but it was like almost 700 meters long, and by the time we got to the end of the back of the line, it was growing.
Yeah, like we went like about halfway into the middle of the line. We realized, oh, we went up to the guy. We were like, "Hey, is this like the
Yeah.
line to get in?" And he's like, "I don't know, but probably." And then we turn around. The line is, it's like Weeping Angel. You look away, you look back. The line is like 5 more people long.
Yeah, and it's just growing. So we're like,
we started
we had to
running
run,
back.
go stand in line. We got in
Yeah.
finally, and as soon as we entered the doors, the people in front of us went, and then security, stop it. I'm like, what? Why? And then he's like, oh, we have talent coming. I'm like, oh, cool. We're seeing talent face to face. That's great. And then it was like the Legends of Gaming, some of the creators.
I'll be honest, no idea. I don't even remember them.
I have no idea who they were, but they walked up right in front of us. Literally, it's on cam. You guys can check it out on the vlog. They walked right in front of us, went through stage, and then we went through.
Yeah.
As soon as we entered, first of all, we've been going to FanExpo since 2022,
Yeah.
and undoubtedly, every year we know the layout by heart. We don't need to check a map. We don't need any of that. We know where one is. This time,
Not this time.
we walked in and we're like, wait, this is not where the entrance usually is.
Uh-huh.
This is usually where the exit is. And then we walk in, we're like, wait, this is not where the stages are. Wait, this is not where this is supposed to be.
Yeah.
It was a completely new setup.
It was like a tripping experience because like we walked in through the exit,
Yeah.
and everything that is usually there at the entrance was there at the exit. Like we walked in through the exit door, and I see the booths to like for people like go grab their tickets, and I'm like,
It's such
Yeah.
a weird feeling we had because we have that thing where every year we go, it's the exact same layout. We're used to it, and not just for this expo. It's like even Anirevo or
Yeah.
KawaiiCon. All of these, there's the same layout. We know how they are, but this time it was different. We were tripping, and I've actually cut out a lot of stuff because we recorded the entirety of the
oh yeah,
our experience
it was
there.
so much walking.
It was like 2 hours of walking, way too many people in there. We got to meet some of our favorite stores, especially Mystery Totes.
Oh
Love them
yeah.
every single year. The guy remembers us, we remember him.
If you
Um,
check his Instagram post, everyone takes pictures of like what they got. They're like, "Oh, look at this cool gacha bag.
yeah,
Oh, I got Chainsaw Man or whatever." We're the only ones who took a selfie with him
yep.
out of all of the posts.
Yeah, because every year we go, we made it a tradition that we have to, even if we're not buying anything, we have to go see it.
Yeah.
It's become a tradition now because we've been going to his store since his first year opening up. So, 4 years now. We're still going. Um, Echo has way too many bags. I have way too many bags. I think you have some. Didn't you buy Genshin, Pokemon,
I
and
have
Kaiju?
okay. I have 4 bags.
Echo sitting there like trying to contemplate how much money she spent. I only have 3 bags.
I
Only have
spent
4 bags.
200.
This is not an addiction at all.
You have 300?
I spent 200.
Oh.
Honestly, that's a fair amount to spend on
Oh,
gacha,
wait.
considering
No,
how
no, no,
much.
Wait. How many gacha bags have you spent at FanExpo?
Like 1400.
To-
14. That's not 100. You know the scene from Friends where Joey's like sitting there like, oh, like Ross picks up his shawl and he walks out and he's like, oh, my shawl. And then they're like, and then Joey's sitting there like,
Yeah, that delayed reaction.
that was literally us. I go like 14, 100.
Yeah.
That is a
It's
lot.
nothing
of
compared to what
money.
I've spent on video games, man.
She has a point there.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because like if I go back to my history on how much I've spent on video games,
I think both of you individually have more than what I've totally spent in
oh,
games and
100%.
everything.
Because when I
That's
first
not
started making
true.
money, I just started throwing. I guarantee you, I have more money spent on games than both of you.
You do, because I've
Genuinely.
seen your history.
Yeah, my Steam itself is close to like 8 to 9,000 euros.
Jesus.
My Valorant is almost at $2,500, $3,000. I used to buy every single bundle because I was like, this game is going to be so huge. I want to have like the clout of like having every single skin. I bought every bundle for the first like 12 to 15 bundles.
Jeez.
I have like 30 knives in my thing from battle passes and like skin bundles in Valorant.
I
It's
don't
it's a
think I've
problem.
spent that much. The only games I can remember spending is like Where Meat,
Yeah.
Minecraft, a little bit of Roblox, a lot in Fortnite and Valorant, and Rainbow Six Siege. These are only games I've ever spent like in-game current stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, Clash of Clans. But yeah, other than these, I don't think I've spent much.
Yeah. I think my main ones were I think Valorant. Uh Genshin was a big one because I had C4 Ayaka. So for those who are not aware, C4 is basically when you pull the same character multiple times, you get like a constellation feature for it. So I had C4 Ayaka, which means I pulled Ayaka a total of 4 times. And she is like the hardest character to pull in that banner. So you basically have to hit a 50-50. And I think I hit probably 3 50-50s. So I had to spend 5 banners worth of money on it, which was close to 2,000 something dollars in one banner.
Jesus.
And I have C3 Shenhei, C1 Kokomi, and C2 or C3, I don't remember, Kazuha as well. So I've spent a lot of money on Genshin.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, like overall, I don't think I've spent a lot. And even conventions, this year, how much I spent total? $15?
Yeah, we barely spent anything. Like, I feel like one, that the whole layout changing was kind of tripping us. So we were kind of like more focused on like finding our way around.
Yeah.
But also, a lot of the booths are repeats. Like, let's be fair, they do have some new stuff, but it's more for people who are like newcomers to Fan Expo rather than people who come every year.
So let's take this for example. Like our first year, Echo, our first year at Fan Expo, how much did you spend?
A grand.
Yeah, and then how much did you spend, Proton?
Close to $300-$400.
Really?
Is that too high?
I
Too
feel
low?
like Proton spent a lot.
Yeah, I feel like you spent way more than us.
Really?
Yeah.
You spent the most because we were telling you to save your money,
Yeah.
save your money. This is when you like did not give.
This is the year that
heck.
you did not listen to us at all and spent way.
Yeah, I was pretty frugal that those days. But I don't think it was upwards of 1,000 because I don't
It
have
was
that much stuff.
It
you
was a
got a
lot.
lot. You got a lot of gacha bags.
I did.
You
I
got a lot of tea turtle stuff. You
Actually,
got
yeah, that is true. I think the
A
300
lot of
something was the gacha
posters.
bags. I think if you count tea turtles and like some of the other stuff that I purchased, I think the total would be around like 800, 900, if not more.
it was more, yeah. Because I know at one point because both of your cards stopped working. It was only cash because FanExpo cash is best to use.
Yeah, they don't charge tax.
Yeah, so you two ran out of cash and I had it, so I was paying for you guys and you guys were e-transferring me. So adding all of that together for both of you, the cash I spent plus myself, overall it came to like 1,600, but it was like hers like 200 and yours like 200, and then mine was the rest. But yeah, that's why I know like I spent the least that year.
He sent us an invoice, by the way.
I did send them an invoice.
I'm like, yes, my friend is helping me out. Oh, my friend sent me a nice little letter. Is this him wishing me, oh, thank you for being my friend and coming to fan? Me looking at a literal professional invoice, going, did I buy into this friendship? Like, what is this?
I think he added like friendship tax or something on
I
it
did.
too.
I added like a few bucks in friendship tax.
And at that point, like,
It was like a renewal subscription or something. Friendship renewal.
yes. Too bad now you're on a lifetime subscription. There is no unsubscribing anymore. You ain't getting away from me. You move, I'm following you.
Bro.
No getting away anymore.
But yeah, that was a fun year.
Yeah.
First year, compared from then to now. Last year we went with Steven. It was
Yeah.
the four of us who went. Steven didn't spend anything. I probably spent $50 at Mystery Toads once again with Echo getting the Kaiju #8 bag.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I got two. I got Kaiju and Solo Leveling.
Yeah. So, and I think the year before, so $50 last year, 15 this year. The year before that, I think I spent like maybe 100 because they had like
Yeah.
a new. I got myself a keychain, Nissan GTR keychain, which did cost a bit, plus a
Yeah.
few other things GTR related. So that cost me a bit. That's about $100 plus Misty Toad. And then the year before that is when we spent the huge amounts. So
Yeah.
it has reduced pretty much over the years. And I mean, even like this time we went, if we had a little bit more time to go to like the artist alley stuff,
Yeah.
I would have gotten some pictures from the guy I normally go to show arts. Because I buy all of his art. It's pretty good. It's pretty decent. He draws it in front of you as well.
Yeah.
So
That is very sick.
I like it. I have it on my walls. If you guys want, you can go take a look at my Instagram. I have it up there. But yeah, then we got tired. We were supposed to go out to a few other places, but we both got tired. My legs were killing me. You were sleepy because you didn't sleep. So we decided just screw it. Let's just come home. And then we decided to do a little race coming home
Oh
because
yeah.
I said I'm gonna get off at this station and take the bus. You say you're gonna get off at the next station and take the bus. And it just so happens that as soon as I ran downstairs,
Mm-hmm.
first of all, my phone is dead at this point because I was recording the whole thing.
Oh yeah. His phone was basically gone, and he was basically just winging it as well again.
Yeah. So I was completely winging the entire thing. So I don't know when the bus was coming or anything. I ran downstairs, got out of the Sky train station. I'm looking at the bus stop. The bus is starting to leave. I'm like, oh crap, I just missed it.
Yeah, luck was such a big factor because when I got down, the bus, I'm not going to say the numbers to not dox us, but that bus literally was there on the stop as I got down. And I didn't even use Google Maps for it. I literally got down, I knew the stop, I went there, and I literally just saw the bus standing there. I'm like, oh, this is perfect. I did do a little bit of a jog towards the
Yeah.
bus because I knew it was probably going to leave. So I got in the bus. So I got home at like, I think 7:30. And I
I
went,
think you got home like 7:01 because I came at 7:11.
no, yours was around 7:30. I think I got home at 7 because I had time to
Because I still
go.
have my head watch, bro.
Yeah, I went back home. I changed.
Mhm.
I sent you a message about it.
Yeah, you
then
sent
had
me a
the
message
real.
at 7:01.
Yeah, I went upstairs. I changed. I had the real. I played for like 10 to 15 minutes or something, and then I had the realization that oh, you don't have your phone on you, so you might end up waiting for me, thinking that I'm not here yet. So that's when I was like, okay, I should probably go down. So yeah, I put on some other clothes. I came down. I went down to like your hallway and I stood there, and then I came out every like few seconds to see if the light was turning on or not. And then I was like, you know what? It's kind of hot in the room there.
Yeah.
I want some chilly air. I open the door. I walk out. I literally walk a little bit close and the light turns on. I'm like, I'm not close enough for that light to turn on. I walk forward. I look to the right. This guy's coming down there. I'm like, what are the chances?
Yeah, it was so weird because the next bus from the one I missed was like 10 minutes late.
Mhm.
Well, 10 minutes after. Um, it came on time. I picked it up, so I was supposed to be like 10 minutes delayed from when I started. If I didn't miss that bus, I would have been home by 6:45. If I didn't miss it, because that bus has only 3 stops from there.
So the frequency of the bus is the issue there.
The frequency is the only issue with that bus. The
Mm.
stops, it only has 3 stops. First stop is it's at the island. Second stop is by Queensborough Bridge, and then third stop is my stop.
There is also a 16-minute walk in yours. Meanwhile, mine has a 4-minute walk,
Yeah,
which is why I preferred mine.
so the 16-minute walk thing for me it is much faster because I walk and
Yeah.
I take long strides.
For me, if I'm like walking, not to mention, I get distracted easy. So if I'm like walking and I see
Ooh,
like a
butterfly.
fancy, well, not well, kind of butterflies, but more like food stores or like some other kind of fancy store or Legos or something. I would-
Legos?
Something or the other I would see on the side and I'd be like, "Ooh, what is that?" And I'd like stop and stare at it or like go into the store. So I prefer the smaller walking route because I get home faster and I don't get distracted.
Fair enough. But yeah, it was a fun day. We
Oh,
got
yeah.
home and I passed out right away.
Hmm.
I was my legs were killing me. I put everything.
Mine
to
are still
transfer.
killing me.
It's been a few days,
That
but
reminds me. I don't know if you noticed this. I also saw him, Sayu, VTuber. I saw him there, and I was like, I know him from somewhere. I couldn't place my finger on why, but like even when he was speaking, I was like, I know that voice. I've heard that somewhere. I saw a reel about this guy. I don't remember who he is. I come home, I get a reel, and realize this guy is the voice actor for Deadpool in Marvel Rivals.
yep.
And I could have had the opportunity to go up to him. He literally posted a reel afterwards talking about the people who met him. And he talked about how a couple of people came up to him with like Funko Pops of Deadpool and asked him to sign it. He just wrote on all of the Funkos, "It's not me." And that's how he signed them. "It's not me, signed Sayu. It's not me, signed Sayu."
Yeah.
And then one of the guys apparently looked at him and he went, "This is better than the actual sign." And he's like, "Okay, sure."
Yeah. There was a lot of interesting creators. There was a lot of the Rings cast.
Mhm.
Twilight cast was there. You had Karen Wheeler from Stranger Things. There was a lot of people. A lot of people were there.
That reminds me. When I was talking about like rivals, remember how Overwatch? I wanted to bring this up in the podcast today. Overwatch recently went from Overwatch 2 back to Overwatch again.
Yep.
They had like this in the whole work thing for a while. They were kind of like teasing releasing 10 characters or whatever,
Yep.
and there was like a massive hype behind it. And then most recently they released it. They went from Overwatch 2, they rebranded it back to Overwatch. I don't know what the process was at the like meeting discussion or whatever that was happening. Like there's this guy, okay guys, we need to come up with new plans. Someone's like, Overwatch 3 is like, get out. Overwatch 2 didn't work. Overwatch 3 not gonna work. Some random guy in the back who used to be an ex Xbox employee is like, what about Overwatch 360? He's like, no, not that either. And then some guy is like, what if we go back to Overwatch? And he's like, promotion immediately.
Yeah.
I feel like it was such a gimmicky move for them to go back. But I will admit the characters they added were fun. So they added a couple of new ones. They added Vendetta, who is like a character with like a massive sword, and she kind of like swings it around. Uh, I'm gonna get a little bit of hate for this, but it is basically magic from Rivals. But to be fair, when Rivals released, they copied so much from Overwatch that it kind of makes sense that now Overwatch is doing that back to them, kind of copying
Fair
some from
enough.
them. And then they released a cat. And here's the thing: I want to talk about this cat. This cat is the first character in Overwatch that can permanently hover. No other character has been able to permanently hover. Like in Rivals, how Iron Man can
Yeah.
permanently hover, Ultron can permanently hover, Scarlet Witch can hover like temporarily, but mostly permanently. There's a lot of characters that can permanent hover. First character in Overwatch that can, and it's a cat wearing a jetpack. It's not some guy with like innate powers or some cool lore behind this guy who got like infused with energy or something. Nope. They slapped a jetpack on a cat and he's a character now.
It's probably like the cat from once again Marvel.
Oh yeah. I'm telling you, it is basically a callback to how Rivals has Jeff as like this cute mascot.
Yeah.
They're trying to make this cat their mascot. So they released a skin for the cat immediately as well. And this cat, its abilities. The main ability it has is literally uppies. You use that ability, you walk up to a character, you fly up, and you bring that character with you on a bungee cord. You're literally carrying that character around the map. So now imagine this is the favorite combo I like to do with this guy, Mauga. Do you know who Mauga is from Overwatch? He's a big guy. He's like, think of it like Maui. He's basically a massive guy with two double machine guns, and he just shoots like Bastion. You know who Bastion
Yeah.
is? He shoots like Bastion, but while moving. And he has like two massive guns doing this. And normally he is very slow when he shoots, so he's a little easy to avoid because you can kind of like get behind cover. Now you have an Apache helicopter because the cat can carry Mauga and fly around with him.
Yeah.
And he can just rain down bullets. And it's so funny. And his ultimate lets him pick characters and throw them off the map too. So, honestly, a very fun character with the cat. And they released a couple of others as well. I'm not going to every character here, but they released 5 characters in total, which is a lot for a new update. And Overwatch, I think for a limited period of time, actually beat out Rivals. So Marvel Rivals usually on Steam
Yeah.
gets about like 100,000 ish players.
Yeah.
And they were having a little bit of an off day. They didn't have any like updates, not off day, like off week, couple of weeks, no updates. So they were like down to like maybe 70K, 60K ish players. And Overwatch got to like around 120K players.
Yeah.
So they doubled Overwatch's player count. And I saw so many tweets, so many people going, dude, Overwatch is back. It is the new Rivals. Rivals is dead. This is the comeback.
I did see those reels.
Yeah.
And TikToks.
It was so hype. Everyone was like, dude, Overwatch is the new thing. It lasted a week.
Kind
1 week.
of expected because Marvel does put a lot more effort in their updates and more frequently too. So unless Overwatch can match that, I don't think they're going to be able to keep it up for long.
It's not even match. I think it's just they don't have the player base as much because they were a company that didn't deliver on their promises. And only now are they delivering. Because Overwatch, here's the things they did. They rebranded. They brought out 5 new characters. They brought out, I think it's like an entirely new map and a bunch of other stuff, along with like balance changes and everything. And all of this was packed into one update, one singular update.
Yeah.
Just straight out of the bat. All Rivals did was release one character.
Yeah.
They doubled their player count. Literally from 120 straight to 200K. Rivals was literally on the Steam charts as the third most played game.
Yeah.
Released one character and that's it. Maybe a couple of events for like cosmetics, but like that just shows you how much more people are willing to come back to Rivals because it's a game that listens to you. I talked about this as well. I made a Reddit post on this. Groot, a character in the game, was able to twerk because you could basically pull up one of his abilities, the wall, go up to a corner, and literally hold W and release it, and the character would twerk. They removed this twerk ability from him, and I and a couple of other people thought that they were doing this on purpose because they wanted to release a twerk for him, or they were releasing like new skins and no one were buying that or whatever. And then a guy from the Rivals team comments on my Reddit post and they say like, oh, this was not intentional or whatever. They didn't talk about bringing it back or anything like that. They just said it was not intentional. And then literally the a patch that came out with Elsa Bloodstone, the most recent one, they brought the twerk back. That's how you know they're listening to the community.
Yeah.
One random employee finds a Reddit post, brings it up to their team. They go in and they fix a bug that caused a character to not be able to twerk, which was a bug in the first place. That was not intentional for Groot to be able to do that. And the fact that they're willing to do this and they're leaning into
Make
it
it a
too.
feature.
Yeah, they're like Venom. They literally gave him a twerk emote. You can throw it back as Venom.
I think I've seen that one.
Yeah,
That one I've definitely seen.
it is like it's a company that listens to you and listens
Yeah.
to the player base, and I think that is what's bringing in all of those people.
Then again, Marvel in general have been listening to their fan base for decades now.
Oh
Echo,
yeah,
how long has Marvel been around?
Marvel, like Marvel, the industry.
Yeah, yeah. Just not the game, like the industry in general.
yeah. Rivals is like 2 years
Yeah,
max.
like the industry itself. I think it's like 1980 something.
Very old, yeah. Because the comics is when they like first like started
Yeah,
coming
and
out.
like I mean, I get it. Most of the Marvel characters are based off of Stan Lee's. Oh, okay. I did
Wow.
not
It's been
know
out
that.
for over 85 years.
Yeah, I was expecting 40,
That
maybe
is
50.
nearly a century now.
Jeez, Rivals is older than my parents. Rivals, no, Marvel is older than my
Marvel.
parents.
Oh,
that is wow.
yeah, I mean, like, imagine an industry, a cinematic universe that's been around for this long, bringing out a game. Like, yes, DC also brings out games. Marvel has been bringing out games for years. Rivals is the first one that clicked because
Yeah,
of the gameplay style. It is very similar to Valorant, very similar to Rainbow Six Siege, very similar to Overwatch. People like that kind of fast-paced style. It
yeah.
worked, but the and they've done this successfully for years now, where they listen to the fan base. Only thing that I don't understand now that's happening, like, we all watched Avengers Endgame, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah.
Echo, have you?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure. We've all watched Endgame. We've all watched the Stranger? Doctor Strange stuff.
Movies. Yeah.
No, I haven't.
You haven't?
No, Endgame's the only movie I've watched.
I see.
And
Okay, we
Spider-Man's.
need to make her watch a bunch of the other
No.
ones.
So basically there's like Spider-Man, Hulk, Captain America. The franchise is expanded,
Yeah.
right? There's so many characters. There's also the X-Men and everything. The ones that we watched, like Deadpool, Wolverine. I realized during Deadpool and Wolverine that you haven't watched X-Men.
Yeah.
But here's what's confusing. This year, December, I think it's December, I can confirm. I think this year, December, Marvel's coming out with a new Avengers called
Oh yeah.
Doomsday. They
Yeah.
released some information like 2 months ago, I think,
Ish.
saying that
No, like
It was a while ago.
a year ago.
Yeah, it's been a long time
how
since
long the
Doomsday was
movie is. I
released.
mean,
No, like about like the new
no,
characters
I'm,
and
I'm
stuff.
talking about, bruh.
You're talking about the length of the movie?
Yeah,
That when
yeah.
the, when
Like
the
two
length
months
was
ago,
released?
they released how long the movie's gonna be.
Uh,
The trailer's out for almost over a year now, right? But 2 months ago they released the length of the movie. It is expected to be 4 hours long,
hmm,
possibly the longest movie to date. Because I think the
Jeez.
longest movie to date that I'm aware of is Titanic, which is about 3 hours long.
Yeah.
So 4 hours, and recently, I think I briefly spoke to you about this, like when we were at FanExpo. I have been finding out information that I can't process myself. So if anyone out there who's a MCU fan and can break this down for us, that'll be great. Because what I'm seeing is that every single MCU universe they have is coming into this one movie.
Ooh.
Black Panther, Captain America, like the Steve Rogers Captain America, Falcon, Spider-Man, X-Men, Deadpool, Wolverine, everyone's coming in. One movie, every franchise in the cinematic universe.
Jeez. That is going to be so fun.
I'm,
There's going to
I'm,
be so many questions answered.
there's so many main characters. There's apparently 40 plus main characters.
Jeez.
Like,
That
first
is a
of all,
lot.
Avengers itself, from the beginning, they've had what, like 5 to 10 of them in the Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
That itself has been a task for them to keep giving each a main character some screen time. Imagine 40 plus.
Yeah. That is
By
a
the
lot.
way, there's some info. Titanic is nowhere near the longest movie ever made. The longest movie ever made is called Logistics. It's 857 hours long.
I'm sorry.
It's a movie. It's not a TV show. It's a movie.
No,
Wait.
no.
I have the top 10 list if you want me to go
Hold
through
on,
it.
hold on.
Let's go back to 857 hours real quick.
It was made in 2012.
Is it a documentary?
It is a documentary movie.
What is it about?
Something about Swedish something. I can't remember. It's a
Eight-
Swedish film.
100 hours is
857.
insane.
Can you divide 857 by 24?
No.
Alexa, what is 800 divided by 24?
800 divided by 24 is approximately 33.3333.
33 days. That's over a month.
You would have to sit in one place as you.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Shut up, Alexa.
This is what people
when
are
the
scared of taking
robot
over.
uprising happens, Scrazy's gonna be the first one to go.
That is true. If it happens, this guy is prime target. You've treated
He's robot
Alexa.
enemy number one.
Bruh.
If Alexa was a person, you'd be in jail. That's how you've treated them.
Oh, by the way, speaking on that, have you guys seen those TikToks where like people ask ChatGPT, can you generate an image of how I treat you? The comment section is bizarre. Some of the images
yeah.
showing up like the robot isn't like doing a lot of work and getting not good treatment. There's a word for it, but I don't think I'm allowed to say.
Yes. First off, wild segue, because I'm like, you would go to jail, and you just went, speaking of. I'm like, do you know something?
Yeah. More than him, for sure, on how to treat my robots.
But yeah, like I've seen those reels. It is like people have generated pictures where it's the AI like about that one robot that constantly sweeps the floor,
Yeah,
bringing
the
oil
chocolate.
back to
Oh,
itself.
it's oil?
I think it's like oil
I
or
don't know, I thought it
something.
was chocolate.
Chocolate would be funny. Because that would go bad. Like
I-
that
I
room
think
would
that-
smell
I think
rancid.
that robot is coming nearly to the end of its life.
It is, yeah. But yeah, that's kind of like how a lot of it was portrayed, where it's like a robot constantly giving and giving and just not getting anything back. And then some people have the robot and them holding hands, hand in hand, and like going. We'll put this up on screen during editing, but you're one of those people. You're one of the ones who like take care of their AI.
I say thank you too much.
Yeah, I say thank you and please. Just just in case, like it's not a big deal. It's like one
I
extra
don't
word.
know if I do that. More like I'm like, because okay, my ChatGPT and Gemini both are called Nova. I gave it a name, so anytime I'm like talking to them, instead of like just prompting something, I'm like, "Hey Noah, how you doing? This is what I want." I'm like, "Okay, cool."
We should get your ChatGPT to generate an image, and we'll see what it says.
I should do that for real.
Yeah,
Let me generate it while you guys. Actually, I can't. It's too many work. But we should
Yeah.
do that.
I mean, yeah. Overall, I'm excited for Avengers movie coming out. I still need, like, once again, if you guys know, let us know in the comment section down below, or some way you can,
Mhm.
because I want to know how's the franchise actually doing this, pulling it off.
yeah.
Plus, I've heard some rumors. I don't know if this is true, that apparently the teasers they're releasing for each character now, like character reveals, plays a significant part. Like they're canon to the actual movie.
Ah,
I don't know much about this. I've seen so many reels. I've even seen another TikToker. His name is Straw Hat Goofy.
Mhm.
Um, and also another one whom I can't remember the name of right now. But I've seen them talk about this, and it's actually insane that this is how insanely well made they're making it. Purely because the franchise, the audience want more of them. Like when we watched Deadpool and Wolverine, we saw the amount of people that wanted them to somehow get into the Avengers.
yeah, and just like become a whole like entire thing in like as part of the Avengers.
Like the whole movie, Deadpool versus Wolverine, was Deadpool trying to be part of the Avengers and
It would
somehow
be so
finds
cool.
Wolverine. Yeah.
It would be so cool if Deadpool joins the Avengers. Just imagine, like Captain America, like all the things that we call out during the movies, Deadpool's just gonna call out randomly. Like the things
Deadpool's
where,
going to be the guide for us.
yeah, like when Spider-Man just chops Captain America's shield, when the shield literally cuts through adamantium or
Yeah.
something. Not canon. I just brought that up randomly. But yeah, stuff like that. He's just gonna randomly be like, "Did you just stop that with your hand? Did you guys see that?" He just looks into the camera.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's the kind of stuff we're gonna get
He's going to be the guy who breaks the fourth wall every single
constantly.
time.
Yeah, every frame he's gonna find a way to do it.
Yeah. Randomly, they're just fighting Doctor Doom, and all of a sudden he just pops on the camera. He's like, "This is what you should not be doing at home."
Dude, if Deadpool was in the Avengers and Doctor Doom shows up, he's gonna point at him and be like, "Aren't you the guy who played Iron Man?"
Yeah. 100%.
No filter. He's gonna name drop the actual actor. Wait, Robert? I thought you were Iron Man. Did they change
I
your
mean,
role?
Deadpool versus Wolverine. When Steve Rogers was there, well, not really Steve Rogers. Um, he was there. He was going for the Captain America style, and he was like, "Flame on, Fantastic Four. It was like completely different universes, and he's like calling it out.
I just realized Deadpool is the Gintama of the Marvel universe.
Huh.
All the references, all the call outs, breaking the fourth wall,
That
all stuff
is
Gintama
true.
does.
That is true. If you guys don't know what Gintama is, that means you're young, which is good. We're just old. Gintama is
I
like
don't know what Gintama is.
It's okay, you're young.
yeah. Gintama is actually an anime that came out years ago, like in 2010, probably even earlier.
Yeah.
It broke the fourth wall every single episode. One of the
Episode
episodes.
1,
Yeah.
they had lightsabers. I remember when either you, I think it was you who introduced me to it. I was literally watching the first episode. You were on call with me. Bro pulls out a lightsaber. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, and then I think I actually showed Echo
He
one
kno-
where he's singing the Doraemon intro because he's scared of ghosts. He starts singing the intro as he's walking through the corridor.
Guy walks in. He's like, "What are you doing?" "Oh, I'm reading this manga. It's called Gintama. It's really cool."
Yeah. And they well, just like Deadpool, Gintama also like breaks the fourth wall a lot by saying, "Don't worry, this is not the last episode. There's still this many episodes left."
Oh yeah, there's still this many minutes left in the episode. Don't worry, we'll get in
Yeah.
there. Stuff like that. That's insane.
Oh man, yeah. Now that you say that, it blew my mind. I don't know why I said it like
Deadpool
that.
is now the Gintama of the Marvel universe. I keep saying rival, the Marvel universe.
Yeah, I mean, Rivals is mainly what people are playing right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of things coming out this year. This year is packed, especially for us in Vancouver. This year's everyone has been saying since the year began, 2026 is the new 2016.
Mm-hmm.
A little part of me, a tiny part of me, is believing it. The songs that have come out this year are very,
Are
very
so good. That reminds me, Alex Warren's new song.
yeah.
He's been posting teasers about it on Instagram. I'm in love with that song. It sounds so good. It's I think it's about to be called Fever Dream or
Yeah.
something. It is genuinely so good. Like I've had it come up in my reels maybe like once or twice, and now it's just stuck in my head. Constantly,
Yeah.
I'm like going in the morning, I'm like brushing my teeth in my head, I'm like, hit me like a freight train through the chest. I'm like brushing to the beat of the song without realizing it.
There's that's something like that came out this year. Lil Uzi's What You Saying came out.
Yeah.
That song, I kid you not, was like his prime, literally. Then Bruno Mars dropped a song. I forgot what it's something might. That's what the song was.
Mm-hmm.
Insane. That song literally 24K Magic. That's literally the vibe he went for. 24K Magic came on 2016. The 2016 seems to be happening.
It's all happening again. All the good songs are coming out. Music is healing.
Music's healing. The movie industry's healing.
That reminds me. Sorry, go ahead.
No, no, no.
I was gonna say the movie industry is healing because if you know, all of the movies that have been released are all from major productions.
Yeah.
It's always from like a big company. There's like directors involved. There's like people who are being treated according to the stereotype of, oh, you get like granola bars and that's it during like concessions or during like recess or whatever. And like actors don't have
Mm.
like good treatment or anything.
I don't know why when you said that, the first thing came to my head was Iron Lung.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting
Oh.
to. That yeah, that was the segue. Because a single guy, Markiplier, literally no, like he has budget obviously because he has
I
been
think
doing
his
really well
budget
for
was
himself.
3
3 million.
million. Yeah.
Made it in the previews. Made
Yep.
it back in the previews.
And that the previews only played at a very few amount of theaters, not on a lot.
Yeah, it's insane. And you could see like reels and like pictures people post, not him, but like people who worked with him, of like the concession stand and the way he treats them. He gives them breaks. He lets them know, oh, you can make it on this day. Yeah, you can make it on that day. There's no rush or whatever. And normally with concession stands, you just have like granola bars or whatever. I remember seeing the spread he had put out. It was like you went into a grocery store. There was gummies, there was snacks, there was actual meals, there was ramen with the whole ramen making station,
Yeah.
boiling water and everything, a tea coffee station, a mint station for like after thing, a dessert, there was cake, there was, it literally felt like your salary is going into that but he's paying for all of it.
Mm-hmm.
And genuinely it was so good because Markiplier is such a big part of my childhood. Like I grew up watching his stuff. Like
I think
him,
that most of us in that case.
yeah, like him playing like the horror games, him playing like SCP. I did not. I'm not a fan of horror.
Yeah.
He was the only person I would watch that played horror. I did not watch PewDiePie when
Yeah.
he played like Amnesia. I would watch like clips of it without jump scares. I watched entire videos of Markiplier, all the horror games he played, all the stuff he played from like 2018, 2017, like a long time. I've been watching him, and to see him on the big screen, I don't know how to express it. Like it just felt surreal. Like it felt like he had made it,
And
even though he's already made it. But
and
yeah,
the biggest factor in Iron Lung that stood out to me, first of all, very few people who actually were on camera. One, two, the entire movie was filmed in one single room.
if I told you I'm gonna make a movie and I'm gonna be in one place for 2 hours, you'd be like, I would get bored in 10 minutes.
We were not bored. We were like, "Oh crap, what's gonna happen? What's
The
gonna
entire
happen?"
time, edge of my seat.
Yep.
No spoilers, but that show was so good. I'm surprised how good it was. His acting was so good too.
Yep.
Like had like expressions. Like in my head, I was expecting, oh, what's up, guys? It's Markiplier. Oh my god, that's the same guy who typed in Google's like the Google Feud game. I got hit by a truck. I got hit by a car. I got hit by my pet named Steve. And just him laughing and me cracking up every time he said
Yeah.
it. That's the same guy I saw on the screen going,
Fully
"Oh my God.
serious.
there's 3 meters left." I'm like, how is this guy acting like this?
And
That was
honestly,
impressive.
I think because I'm very much into filming and stuff, my mental focus was on the camera quality. Like I think I even pointed out while we were watching that they zoomed into like his hand. I can see the pores in his hand.
3 million. A budget of 3 million. He showed us that you can get camera quality like that. A movie that is that good. It is the number one movie in America.
Yep.
It hit the number one with a budget of 3 million.
And
All these other people having budgets of like multiple multiple millions. I don't know what they're spending it on. Clearly not on concession stands. We know that.
Yeah.
Because like
But
Yeah.
the CGI. Oh, Theo, don't even get me into the CGI.
The
I'm not
blood.
gonna give too much spoilers here, but that CGI scene when he kind of like teleported into this other realm. Oh my
Spoilers.
god! I'm not gonna say what it was, but that scene, I would say, was a million times better than a lot of the bigger movies.
It was so good. It looked like it was out of like a Marvel movie, because Marvel does a real like lot of good CGI.
I just
It
got
was
it.
that good.
It was better than the Flash.
Oh, 100%.
Because that movie, they
Miles
spent
better.
millions on that movie.
Yeah.
First of all, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you should really take a look at that movie. A lot of people have been fixing the movie, like CGI artists are fixing Flash.
Yeah.
This movie, Iron Lung, had such good CGI. Like even the parts where the horror stuff happened, it didn't feel like horror because we were expecting jump scares. There were no jump scares.
One sec. Echo, can you look up the budget for One Punch Man season 3? I need to know, was it higher or lower than Iron Lung?
Oh, you should look up Blue Lock season 2.
That too.
The budget for One Punch Man season 3 is reported to have a standard non-expectation budget similar to previous season, estimated at roughly around 2 million total, or roughly 80K per episode.
How much for Blue Lock season 2?
2 million. 2 million. And we got one frame of the guy sliding down a mountain.
Yep.
Meanwhile, with Markiplier, we got Marvel levels of CGI.
Yeah, and honestly, what's that?
Okay, so the budget for Blue Lock season 2 has not been publicly disclosed by production committee.
PowerPoint presentation. There you go.
Yeah, but that's insane. a 2 million budget. I understand there's like multiple animators involved, but again, even though Markiplier had not as many people in the crew,
I think there was a good amount because that credits rolled for a while.
that is true. There was a decent amount of people, like as far as like production and stuff goes.
Because
But
I think there's, and he also like spoke about it later. He was actually crying on stream
oh yeah,
because he was like surprised by the results. But
he deserves every bit of it.
yeah, 100%. But he did go into details on how many people worked on it and so on. I don't remember the numbers,
Hmm.
but it was a handful of them. But still, like handful of people, proper concession stands with proper food.
Yeah, and I'm guessing good salaries too, because I know Markiplier. He is not someone who would go like, oh, minimum wage or whatever.
I
He
mean,
would pay them like competitive salaries.
yeah, like the podcast he did with Valkyrie, he quite literally said he's like, um, yeah, I make money, but I usually just see where I can spend it with like friends and so on. So
He gives
100% he's
a
gonna
lot.
give. He would have given a lot more into it than he's telling us.
Yeah,
Like it would be 3 million for the movie, but more for like
possibly. Yeah,
pop,
like out of his pocket for like paying employees, or
yeah,
like the concession stands might have been out of his pocket, basically.
yeah. But then again, he's a good guy. He's been around for a while. Insane movie, and yeah, overall, I wish he came to Fan Expo.
Dude, if I knew Markiplier was in Fan Expo, nothing. King Arthur wouldn't be able to pull me out of Fan Expo. I would be in there just constantly fangirling over Markiplier the
No, no,
entire
here's the
time.
thing: if I know Markiplier is coming, I don't care if I have to break the bank. I'm buying the photo ops, the
Oh yeah,
signage,
everything.
everything,
Yeah,
VIP, ultimate, everything. Put me up there, right in front.
literally. I would go up to him and be like, "Yo, I can give you like $10,000. It's my entire life savings. I sold my house for this. Can we do like a little clip or something like where you can like a high five or something?" And even for that, I would be willing to pay
Yeah.
10K.
I mean, then again, he 100%. If you did say that, he'd be like, "No, I can just do it."
Yeah,
He's such a good guy.
he's
Honestly, yeah,
he deserves
I would
every
say that
single
would be
bit of
one
the
of the
success.
podcast goals. We should have Markiplier on the podcast one someday in the future.
If we have Markiplier on the podcast someday, I I don't think
I don't think we would have enough. I don't think we would have the mental sanity to even ask a question because we would be fangirling way too much.
I don't care how popular I get. Even if we end up becoming the most popular podcast in the world, if we get Markiplier in here, I'm fangirling the
Yeah.
entire time. Me going, Markiplier is like, oh, by the way, I heard you guys talked about like, I'm trying to make my voice deep like his. I know you guys talked about like this podcast thing. Did you guys actually like the movie Iron Lung? Meanwhile, I'm looking at him like, oh, Iron Lung, yes, 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 it was nice, it was nice, it was nice. That would be me, the entire
Yeah,
podcast.
I can see that. Oh
Uh,
man, but yeah, like overall, we've had probably one of the most insane weekends.
mhm.
Been tired, and I would say we're excited for this Saturday. Do you know
Yeah.
why?
Oh, I know why.
Yeah, Echo. Do you know why? Hanuman Kind is coming to Vancouver, and
Hmm.
we got tickets. Surprisingly,
Yeah, I was
Are you still
honestly,
coming to work?
yeah, the thing's at 7.
Okay.
yeah.
That it's fine.
I like how we're going to a concert for like one of our favorite artists,
Yeah,
and I go like, "Yo, you still coming to work, right?
yeah,
You still got to be a corporate slave, just so you know.
yeah.
You gotta contribute to the economy."
You gotta make the money back that you spent on that ticket.
Yeah, honestly, he was supposed to come here last year, October, I believe, and he got like an ACL
Eh,
tear or something, and then
Yeah, I remember he had to like postpone it, and then they said all tickets are like valid for the next one, or not, or they just give you like refunds.
yeah. So we got the tickets. Surprisingly, we're going on Saturday, hoping that we get there on time because Saturday traffic is kind of weird, especially for like transit.
Yeah.
So excited for that, and yeah, I would say that Fan Expo Day was insane. If you guys want to check out the whole thing, it's on our vlog,
Hmm.
which is being edited, and I'm trying to cut it down as much as we can because 90% of the Fan Expo vlog was us walking around the place trying to figure things out, and the camera was either covered by my hand, like because I'm an idiot, or It's just showing. It's just walking behind people
Mm-hmm.
for like 2 hours.
Yeah, literally. Insane. The weekend is insane for other reasons as well. So, like, personally, as you know, I am a game developer.
Yeah.
And I'm basically doing like commissions right now. So, I do commissions for people on like Fiverr or like Upwork. And I basically look for people who have like maybe like bugs in their game that they want me to like help them fix. Or if they want like a feature added to their game and they have like little time to do it, I can, apply for those kind of like requests. I like send a proposal and I'm like, hey, I can like do this for you or whatever. And they say yes.
Yeah.
Uh, I had one of the most difficult clients to deal with. I think I remember telling you about this.
I think you did.
So basically,
Was it Echo?
huh?
Was it Echo?
The client?
Yeah.
What? Echo's just catching strays for some random guy, and I think he's like in Slovakia or something. Echo, are
I
you from
do
Slovakia?
nothing. No, I never even been there in my life.
Are you sure?
Why don't you go
Comrade?
ask my parents?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
But yeah, this guy, he like it started off normal, right? He basically wanted me to make him an ARPG. It was just a prototype. He didn't want like anything big. He basically was saying that, oh, my son is a fan of ARPG games and he really likes Baldur's Gate. I want a D&D themed game and I want you to be able to include shooting in the game. So he wanted a first person game with D&D elements in it. And I was like, that's not that hard to do. So the concept I went for was I stole a little bit of inspiration from one of these other games where essentially I don't remember what game it was. Either it was like Borderlands or it might have even been an anime where you have like a gun. Oh, I just remembered. It's Kite from Hunter x Hunter.
Okay. Yeah.
How when he pulls out his gun, it rolls a roulette,
Yeah.
and then based on what answer you get, either it's low or high, you get a really strong weapon or you get a really weak weapon.
Yeah.
And that's how I made the concept. So you have a total arsenal
Ah.
of around like 12 weapons or so, and I just got weapon models for free out of like Sketchfab that are like free use, and you whenever you are about to enter into an encounter, it would roll like a dice on your screen from like 1 to 12, and based on what number you got, you would get that weapon as you go in. If you get a 1, you critical fail and you have to go in there with like a pea shooter. And I even made one where it was literally called finger blast, where you literally just hold your finger forward and you do this and nothing comes out. It's a critical fail, so all you have to do is just run around, dodge, and eventually die. Like
Oh my
it's an
God.
intended failure because you rolled a critical fail.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the kind of like game I made, right? He kept asking for revisions over and over because I did a thing with him where I was like, essentially, I'm your employee in a way for the next like 2 days.
Yeah.
So any number of revisions you want, I can do for you. But normally, when someone tells you that, you're a reasonable guy. You know the other person has a life.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't be like, hey, change this, change this, change this, change this, add 2 more guns, remove this gun's recoil, reduce this, reduce that. I'm like, I'm the game developer. I know what is going to be good for players. I've done trends, I've done research on like markets. I know what kind of guns people like, what has good gun feel. I play a lot of FPS games. People don't like high recoil that they have to control, especially if it's a run and gun kind of game.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to listen to my opinion. He was like, I believe this is how doctors feel when you walk in there and you're like, oh, my head hurts. I asked ChatGPT and it told me to take this medicine, so I've been taking it for the past 2 days. And the doctor's just staring at you like, this is anxiety medication. You don't have anxiety, you have a headache. And yeah, like he is like, oh, I went on Reddit and this one user posted that he did not like the recoil in this one gun in Borderlands. So I don't think people like recoil in their gun. Oh no, so he said they liked having recoil on that gun because it made it feel like heavy or whatever. And I'm like, but that's a different style of game. That's a looter shooter.
Yeah.
You quickly pick up guns, you quickly switch guns in that game, and you can have multiple guns.
Yeah.
In this game, once you roll a number, you're stuck with that gun. Imagine being stuck in a room with 20 enemies and you have a gun that shoots once and makes your corsair go there.
Yeah.
Like you would not have fun. And he wanted stuff like that. And then I was like, sure, fine, I'll do it. And then I did it. He comes back to me the next day. Hey, so I don't know why. Even though the Reddit post said this, my son didn't like the recoil thing. So let's just reduce it. He's not willing to admit that he was wrong or anything. He's just like, yeah, let's reduce the recoil more. And then all of these revisions, I was kind of okay with, because even though he's asking for a lot of stuff, because I work with like prefabs, and like prefabs is like a way to like save what
Yeah.
you have done in like a little storage, so you can keep reusing it. So because I do that a lot, it was kind of easy for me to constantly add features and remove it. So I wasn't like that upset. So I did a total of I think 12 revisions for him, which is a lot
In 2 days.
in 2 days, 12 revisions total. Because
Holy.
he would constantly, like, every time I'm like, because I have the tab open of Upwork whenever I'm like playing games or whatever. I keep seeing the in bracket one every time next to that tab.
Oh
I'm
my
like, oh, I
God.
got a message. I have to open it. I'm like, oh, new proposal. Nope, same guy. Revision. Oh, new proposal. Nope, same
Oh
guy.
boy.
Revision. Constantly, every single like hour or 2 hours, he would come back to me after testing the game, and then even though I sent him the game file multiple times to like play and play test. On the final day, after we're done with our revisions, I send him the file. This is in Unity. And usually with Unity, how you do it is there is an assets, a packages, and a project settings
Yeah.
folder. These are three folders. You take these folders, you put it in there and open it with Unity, and it generates the rest of the
Yeah.
folders. The only thing that was changed was assets because I use version control, so I know what folder was changed, what wasn't. So I sent him the assets on the last day and sent him in the message, just replace your assets folder with this one. Apparently, according to his words, he spent an hour trying to open the assets folder with Unity without project settings or packages. And he did this for an hour, according to him. And he messages me, and I'm like, we've done this whole charade multiple times. I've sent you three folders every time.
Over 48 hours.
This is the first time I'm sending you one folder. You didn't question it. You didn't read my message where I told you to replace the other two folders, and you kept trying to open this. And the reason I say this is because I ticked the proposal as done on Upwork, and he disputed it. Disputing a proposal brings down your reputation so much in Upwork. It is a big factor that causes an issue. So I submitted it to him. I did the tick. If he does the tick back, we are done.
Yeah.
He says the product delivered was not to his expectations, and he brought it back to chat. And he's like, hey, so I'm not able to run this.
Oh my God.
I was so upset.
Honestly, in my opinion, I think he was just trying to find a reason to not pay you.
I mean, the payment has to go through regardless. That is one thing I will say Upwork is good about is they have a lot of like support for people doing the stuff rather than support buying the stuff.
If this was Fiverr, it'd be a different story.
Oh yeah, Fiverr is heavily towards the customer rather
Yeah.
than the main thing, because I feel like Fiverr is more anything goes kind of thing, because people like there's literally people who are like, I will hold up a sign and say your name, and they're like in the woods or something.
Yeah.
So they have a lot more random crazy stuff. Meanwhile, Upwork is a lot more professional.
Yeah.
So I guess that's why they maintain that.
Because I
But
edit
still,
videos on Fiverr, and there's so many times I've finished like I do like short edits and stuff. There's so many times I've gotten like all the way done,
mhm.
sent it to him, and then the payment doesn't come through. So I've had to
And
like set up policies where I get an upfront advance payment first before I even start.
yeah, you need to have contracts in Fiverr because
Yeah.
they will not do anything for you.
Yeah.
Upwork at the minimum has a thing like they will take the money, and once the money is in them, like in their website, then they will allow
Yeah.
you to start working on it for them. So yeah, he wasn't able to just take my money away at the end because I could dispute it, and eventually he did like take it once I told him about the error or whatever. But the fact that he did that, no, it wasn't delivered to my expectations once, and then later did it, that still put that mark on my profile, because you can literally see how many times someone hasn't done a proposal properly or like perfectly. And most people, it's like Uber, right? Everyone just gives 5 star to their driver. So if you see a driver with like 4.8, which is a really good rating, you're like, why is he 4.8 and not 5?
And then you'll see one guy who's like given a 4.
Yeah.
So
So
I get it, but it's still that's annoying.
it was so annoying. The whole process itself, and like there are so many other commissions that I've done that were not nearly as frustrating as this one. And it was a fun concept too. It was a fun game to work on. He made it unfun with his constant requests, his constant revisions, not listening to me when I told him this would not work out. Have me do it and show him that it not works out before he listens to me. Like if a doctor says, take this pill, it'll make you better. Will you be like, okay, give me that pill? Or will you be like, no, I saw the pharmacy has 20 pills. I want to try those three first because they look nice. That's what he was doing. He's like, oh, WebMD told me that pill is better for me. I will take that first. If it doesn't work, I'll take your pill.
I don't like people who heavily rely on like chat and stuff.
Yeah,
Let the professionals do their thing.
exactly. I have experience in this field. I've made games before. I've played making games before. You are a dad. You work. I don't even know where he works, but he works in some field that is not gaming, and his son wants a game. I know what your son might like because I've done market research, and he's not willing to listen. So
It happens. But yeah, I
So it was
think
a hectic week. Yeah.
well, this week is done. Next week, the new week's about to go. We're recording this episode on a Thursday,
Mm-hmm.
surprisingly,
Yeah.
even though our recording schedules for Sunday. But our weekends are packed, so we can't really do it then.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we'll see you guys in the next episode. Echo,
Mhm.
anything else? Any last words?
Uh,
I don't know why I said like that.
no.
Any last word?
They're gonna kill me.
It
Send
just
help.
clicked
I'm
to me what you
blinking.
said.
I'm blinking. Send help.
Are you blinking? I can't see you. Oh, you are blinking.
Can you imagine
Send
this would be a bad time for the
Send
VTuber
help.
model to just stop working? Blink twice if you need help. Starts blinking. The VTuber model doesn't blink. What are you doing? I need help.
You pronounce?
Yeah, no. Fun as always. And thank you guys for tuning in.
See you guys in the next one.
If you guys haven't already, subscribe,
still
hit the
going.
notification so you're notified when our next videos come out. Like if you have, and leave a comment down below. Let us know what you guys want to hear from us, and let us know about the Marvel stuff because we are intrigued. We want to know more about
Oh,
that. Well, I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, don't forget to
yeah.
subscribe.
Like, subscribe, comment, all of those things.
I need to work on my outro. I was going for my ScrazyTube outro there.
Bro just has like this one routine. He's like, reset to default settings. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching this crazy tube channel.
Yeah, I got defaults.